Oh, there you are. Okay, so now you've been here 8 months.
Yep.
We finally get to get rid of you.
What?
I know it's been you've been a pain in my side for the last 8 months, and
I
now
thought I was going to
you're-
move into your house.
No,
with Pam
no,
and you.
no.
Oh.
No. We're trying to get rid of our children. We're not trying to add more.
I'm only 19.
Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, they still eat and everything else.
But I added a new collection. I got a son too.
Yeah.
We can move in.
Yeah, we're gonna have room for the son, and then no, it's not
Is
gonna
that
work.
gonna happen?
Not
Oh.
gonna happen.
I thought it would
So,
be
do you want to throat punch anybody? That's what I want to know.
No,
Does
I think
anyone-
I'm over the psychoticness, so it's pretty good.
Ah! I'm gonna miss someone jumping up and yelling swear words, and
Yeah.
it's like they won't listen.
Just
So
gonna,
stupid.
I'm getting right with the Lord.
Yeah, when you get right with the Lord, you don't want to throat punch people.
Yep.
That's what we've learned here. If we've learned one thing.
One
Have
thing.
you, have you learned one thing?
I learned a lot of things.
I know some people over there. They said, "Oh, she's a lot nicer. She doesn't, yell at me and say, I want you to." What'd you say? You want her to die? He
No,
wants you to die?
I hate him.
I hate you.
I
Yeah.
hate you.
Can take advice and not say I want to hate you.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. I've learned a lot. You got to be real with yourself. You got to deal with a lot of stuff. When I first came in here, I was IV using and was really scared. Didn't know who I was.
I'm really scared too.
Yeah, they were really scared too.
Everybody was scared.
I
Everyone
was-
you come in contact was scared.
I was a little firecracker.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I know when you got here, you said, "We need to get a vacuum cleaner. We need to get a vacuum cleaner." You're like, "We need a vacuum cleaner," and you just couldn't sit still. I think it took like 3 weeks for you to be able
Yep.
to just sit still,
And to calm down.
calm down,
And by that time, I was already on 3 months restriction.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, you do. What is restriction?
It's where you don't have a cell phone and you don't get to go to the grocery store or the gas station by yourself.
And have time out. It's like a big time.
Yeah,
out.
it's like a big timeout.
Big time out when you're naughty.
But I think I needed that, so
Yeah, just kind of need to slow down a little bit.
yep. And now I'm more slow. I got a job, so
Okay, so take one day and say, okay, this is the day
mhm.
that things started to turn. Was there a day like that?
Yes, there was.
What was it?
I think I was about like maybe a month and a half in, and I was writing, and I had like this out of body experience.
Where'd
And
you go?
I was just in my room. I was laying
Okay.
down in my room, and I was just thinking about how much God loves me, and I was like, out of my body, standing by my body, and I was looking at myself, and I was like, I can do this. And then I started loving myself more.
You've never told me that.
I know, it was so
This
crazy.
is the first time I've heard of it.
I know, but it was so crazy. I told Donna about it, but
Yeah.
it was just so crazy, and it felt so good. I was just like, I think I know I can do this. And I was able to love myself. I was able to understand, like, his love for me, and I don't know, my heart got opened up, and it wasn't hurting so much. I didn't feel the hurt from all my past.
So would you think that's what caused you to be able, or what that was the catalyst that allowed you to deal with the things in your past?
I think so. I mean, I think the biggest thing for me to deal with my past was the thing with Asher. So,
Mhm.
I mean, I put that out for 3 years. It's still, it's still sad.
So with Asher, that was your
Mhm.
son
Yep.
that you lost when you were 16 years old.
Yep.
And never really dealt with it, and then turned to drugs, alcohol, and,
Mhm.
and in order to cope, because
Mhm.
that's what it's all about, is coping. you
Yep.
know?
But it's just masking, it's masking the pain, It's like when something stinks, you spray perfume on it. I don't know, like a perfume on a casket. Does that make sense?
Perfume on a casket, or I've had perfume on an outhouse, or
Yeah.
yeah,
It just like eventually it'll start to reek again.
it's still gonna smell and it's still gonna be bad.
Yep.
Sometimes you have to face reality if you're gonna change. If
Mhm.
you don't face reality,
And you don't change.
you're not changing.
No, you need the
You
truth.
just get to stay the same, which is not good.
I remember when I first got here, I used to always say, "Watch your own bobber." I remember.
Watch your own bobber. You even got other people's talking about watching your
They
own
did.
bobber.
It
What
was-
does that mean?
It means like to mind your own business. Like, say if you're trying to talk to me about my problems, I tell you watch your own bobber.
Yeah, like me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you.
Watch your own bobber. Oh man.
Worry about my
Good.
own self.
I'll do what I want to do.
Yep.
Well, I think you did. You watched your own bobber. I know we went through. You went through a lot of pain,
Mhm.
and you dealt with it, and you resolved it. I think that's a big thing, is being able to resolve
Mhm.
what's happening, not just manage it. It's not going to come up. You know, it's like you're free from that past.
It's like it never happened to me. Like the deaths, the abuse, the whatever, you know, rapes, anything that's ever happened. It's like it never happened to me. It was like a more sick version of me, and now I'm like I've grown. It's like I evolved. Yeah, it's like I evolved into a different creature.
We could say transformed.
Yeah, transformed.
You get transformed into something else.
Yep. It's like I'm a child of God. I am a child of God, and that's what I never realized. So that was huge. Is huge to know that.
That's a big step.
After you put God into everything, it gets so much easier.
So you could say, Kendra, child of God, Cornwell.
Yep.
That be your name.
Just like take out the rose. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take out Rose.
Take out the Rose. Rose is your middle name.
Yep.
That's really good. What else? Anything we forgot?
Low point in my life. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
What was the low point of your life?
My life? Or wait,
No,
8
the
months?
time. Yeah, in the last 8 months.
The coming down, not knowing who it was. High point. What did we do? What was that? Just getting more time with my son, getting a job. I mean, I guess getting out of here could be a high point, but that's kind of sad too.
Yeah, that's kind of sad. It's kind of bittersweet, you know.
Well,
But that's all. That's all part of it. Is
Mhm.
that
That's
you,
right, Kendra. If you leave,
grow.
he has an open chair for me then.
I don't want anybody to take my chair.
You can't move in the women's house. So.
I'm gonna like come here and like make sure no one sits in my spot. Just kidding.
Memory of Kendra.
Remember, can I wood burn it?
Yeah, we'll have a little spot that has your name on it. and
We
everything.
should.
But what are you gonna do in the future?
I'm gonna get married, get a house first, have kids, be happy, live life.
You notice that picture there?
Yeah,
It just looks like odd right there, like that.
it does. Like, should we cover?
What?
I can't cover it.
There,
Like,
there.
should
You
we
know,
dance?
I think that's the. It looks like I have huge hands.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. It's. I think it's the ability just to be honest and be straight and be
You
sober and
really
be
have to
happy. That's what makes a difference. You know.
Mhm.
I used to ask you all the time, "Are you mad, bro? Why are you so mad?"
I'll tell you why.
You're like, I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm gonna throat punch them. Ah! You know. And then one day, you're like, "I'm not mad.
Mhm.
I like myself. Hey, I like other people."
Mhm.
You know. And I think that's a result of God loving you, right?
Yeah, I think even like when I first come here, it'd be like I hate everybody, and it wasn't even them. It was more to do with me. Anything that you ever think you have a problem with, you have to realize that it's just within yourself. Like if I don't like somebody, it's not because of them. It's because of what's inside me.
No.
Yeah,
Say it ain't so.
it is so.
So if someone makes you mad, it's not them, it's you?
Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
the carnage.
The carnage. Like with stuff with CPS, I was mad at them, but I had no right to be mad at them. I put myself in that position. I started using drugs. I put drugs over my son, which I never wanted to do. But
That must be tough to deal with, putting drugs over your son.
well, I gotta stop being a baby, and I had to deal with it. I was a bad mom. The day that we sat down and we talked, and you told me that I chose dope over my son, so I have to